What's going on, guys? This is Costi, and I'm here with Jay Yang for another edition of the Yang Angle. We are now in August. We're primed for the rest of the regular season. Obviously, we have some football that's already happened up to this point with a little bit of the Hall of Fame action. So we finally see some pads being hit. So I'm excited about that. That's really on the horizon. But before we put the pads on, Jay, let's talk baseball. So what's going on, man?
Hey, Costi, how are you? Baseball time. Another day of baseball and NFL preseason, NFL season. I'm excited about the handicapping and the angle.
Guys, we're going to get right into it. Baltimore, Chicago Cubs, Sagano and Ben Brown on the mound, and Jay is going to give us a prediction and the angle behind the play.
Yeah, I am backing Baltimore here. So Sugano settled into a consistent rotation role, relying on his elite command and a six-pitch arsenal. Not overpowering stuff, but plenty of deception and control to neutralize hitters. I'm not proclaiming Sugano is a good pitcher, but I think he's a better one than Alec Brown here. The Alec Brown has had trouble with walks and hard contacts, and now faces an Orioles team that's top five in runs scored over the past 10 games. They've been hitting both lefties and right as well, and this is a dangerous matchup for Brown. So I'm taking Baltimore to win on this matchup.
Got it. So, we talk about this now that the trade deadline has passed. One of my favorite players, probably the catch of the year, Cedric Mullins, gets traded to your team, the New York Mets. They had a fire sale. They got rid of some guys. Not really, I don't think it's going to hurt them short term. This year, I think they are a potent offense when they're hitting. They're really good. And they're going against a pitcher that is very susceptible to giving up some runs. Now, at the time of this recording, because we recorded a day early, we don't have an exact weather forecast for Chicago to see if the wind's blowing out. Because if it does, the Orioles are a home run ready and friendly team. But at the end of the day, Brown is very susceptible lately, and he's been very inconsistent. So I want to ask you: do you have what type of rating and breakdown when you're doing your Yangle do you have for Ben Brown?
Yes, I studied and break down Ben Brown. I think he's a risky pitcher on this matchup. So Brown is a two-pitch combo pitcher, relying on a
Hmm.
fastball and curveball, making a very predictable. And his ERA 6.2. 2 ERA proves that it's difficult to survive in the Major League Baseball with such a limited arsenal. And he hasn't added any new pitches to his repertoire. He struggles versus left-handed hitters. As you know, Baltimore's core lineup features several key left-handed bats. Of his 16 home runs, Ben Brown has allowed this season. 12 have come from lefties. The Orioles are notorious for grinding young pitchers. Uh, Brown's still early in the MLB career, just debuted 2024. Baltimore leads MLB in pitches per plate appearance and forces starters into high stress innings. Lastly, in Brown's short MLB outing, Brown has struggled with command under stress, especially versus team that doesn't chase often. Baltimore has one of the MLB's lowest chase rate, so he'll have to beat them in the zone. I think that's risky. So I think Sugano has a better shot here than Brown on this matchup. So hope I think that backs my Baltimore money line pick. I hope this analytics help you win.
There you have it, guys. As always, listed pitchers and Baltimore Orioles on the money line as your complimentary selection on this video. On average, Jay puts out about 3 to 4 to 5 games a day. Totals and sides. The ratings matter. The all access matters. If you've been a part of the all access over the last 5 weeks, you have basically been printing money because we are dialed in as we head into the second half of the season. I call it the second half, but really we have a legitimate 2 months of volume left in August and September before October baseball. So if you're interested in treating it like a business, you are not just going to get baseball. Within a week, you're going to start getting preseason. Jay's already working on preseason NFL. we're going to start breaking it down and giving you guys the Yangles behind football, which I'm very excited to bring to this platform because Jay's been raving about his football model. And then before you blink, early September, we have NFL football. So there's going to be a lot of cross sport. We've never had that this summer. We've just baseball. Just imagine Jay doing the work now for NFL, and then it goes into NBA, then it goes into college basketball. There's going to be a lot of opportunities there. So subscribe to something long term so you can reap the benefits. And obviously, it's a much better cost savings if you do anything long term with us. So if you're interested, text or call the number on the screen. I'll personally get back to you. That is my cell phone number. If you're just a smaller player, you could buy Jay's premium picks on Pick Dogs for as low as $19 a day. And you get a credit guarantee. If Jay loses, you get a credit. You get to buy his play the following day. That sounds to me like it's basically free. So follow him on Instagram as always at jbombcapper. But please don't send him messages that are rude. There's a couple gentlemen that happen to send him a text. We're not going to name anybody on air, but at the end of the day, we're doing our best every single day. If there's a losing day, there's no need to be rude and send an Instagram message because at the end of the day, 4 out of the last 5 weeks have been cashing. So be nice to one another. As Mitch always said, you can't make money being rude in the comments. We're here for the same purpose and we're giving you free predictions. Or if you're in a paid program, everything is long term and we do our best as always. So if you're interested in any of the products that we offer, you could text or call me and I'll get you all set up. And as always, Jay, take us out.
Yeah, have a winning day. Let's be kind to each other and let's win some baseball games. Thank you.